Everyone, Ashley with Evans Behavioral Services here. We are continuing on our BCBA task list study prep series. We have completed section A. So we are moving on to section B, and today is B-1, behavior, response, and response class. So let's jump in. B-1, define and provide examples of behavior, response, and response class. First of all, behavior. Behavior is any interaction an organism has with its environment. So walking, turning a doorknob, hitting, tying shoes, yelling. I'm currently talking. That's a behavior. Think of the dead man's test. So you've probably heard of this. If a dead man can do it, it's not a behavior. If you prefer the analogy of a stuffed animal, go for that instead. Stuffed animal test. If a stuffed animal can do something, then it's not a behavior. So let's use an example. Lay down. A dead man is laying down, more than likely. So laying down is not going to be a behavior. I'm going through the examples here. Walking. A dead man cannot walk, so walking is a behavior. So then let's move into response. Response is a particular individual instance of a behavior. So for example, you tell your child no, they shout, but why? Shouting, but why was that response. So that particular occurrence of that behavior of shouting why. Another one, you receive an email notification, you click the app to open it. Clicking the app was that particular response. Good so far. Moving on to response class. So the last one here. A response class is a group of responses which all have the same effect on the environment, or in other words, they have the same function. For example, when I'm gaining someone's attention, I might tap them on their shoulder. I might say, excuse me, say, hey, Bob. I might make a joke. There are lots of different ways to get somebody's attention. So all of those behaviors would be grouped as a response class of gaining someone's attention. Another example, when my child wants candy, they might cry, scream, hit, drop to the floor. All of those behaviors have the same function. So they're all in that response class. So that is all for the for B-1. Let's jump into a mock question to make sure that we've got these down. So we're going to talk about that dead man's test in this example. Which of the following behaviors could not pass the dead man's test and therefore would not be a behavior? A, hitting with an open palm. B, punching with a closed palm. C, noncompliance or failure to follow instructions. Or D, talking. Hitting with an open palm is a behavior. So let's eliminate that one. A dead man would not be able to hit with an open palm. Similarly, punching with a closed palm, I would argue a dead man cannot do. Let's see, talking. A dead man cannot talk. So talking is a behavior, so we can eliminate that one. It leaves us with noncompliance or failure to follow instructions. This is a common thing that I see behavior analysts use as a behavior or target as a behavior is noncompliance, like a reduction of noncompliance. Noncompliance is not a behavior though. A dead man can be noncompliant. If you tell a dead man to come here, he is not going to, so therefore he is noncompliant. So we should not be targeting noncompliance as a behavior. If your client does not follow instructions, there are other ways that you can phrase that to make sure to be able to target, completion of instructions, or maybe targeting response latency. So the amount of time from the presentation of the instruction to following it. So there are definitely ways to still target your learner following instructions without specifically targeting noncompliance. I hope that makes sense. Please let me know if that doesn't. I want to make sure that this makes sense because it is such an overly used, in my observations, an overly used behavior that I've seen a lot. and I want to make sure that, we're advocating for our clients in our clients' best interest. So we should be doing things accurately. So that is all for this section. I will have the next one be -2 up shortly. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe, continue following my task list breakdown videos. And feel free to check out evansbehavioralservices.com for some more resources. All right, thank you everyone. Have a great day.